That's what you do at the library, because they're going to have to go there once at least during the year, just to
Hopefully
at
at
least
least
see
once,
it.
yeah.
They'll probably get projects, have to research, even though they have their phones, which has the answer to everything. But the library is still a good place, right?
It
So
is.
talk
It's
to us
a really
about that.
great place. So we aren't as maybe strict as some people might think. We do have conversation floors where you can
Ooh.
talk, and so that you won't be shushed very often, at least.
Okay.
And we have a lot of great space to study and to do research. We've got group study rooms. We have a lot of resources both online and in the library. So the typical books, but we also have ebooks, journals, all of that online. Services, we have a lot of really great services. So with myself and the outreach specialist, you can always book one-on-one appointments. So if you're having an assignment and you're really stressed out about it and you want that extra help, we're always available to work one-on-one with students.
Great. Well, we've heard that from all of our other guests over the last few days, that there's so many great services here. Now the issue is making sure they know go and utilize the services.
It's very important to take advantage of it, because that's
Right.
what we find most often is that we're offering it, but it's hard to get those bodies into the library.
Right. And that's why Fanshawe Native Student Services is having this weekend to give them a head start, a heads up, to get comfortable in the environment because of maybe where they come from being small. And we do have some Northerners from way up. I know we have a young lady from Dryden there who's named Justice, and there's another person from way over there from way up, I don't know, Big Trout, Casablanca, something or another, and we got one guy from Fort Chip, and he thought actually that, I think he thought Sioux Lookout was in the tundra, so he might want to go to the library, and maybe we could ask him, Kyle, you know how you thought that Sioux Lookout was in the tundra? If you go to the library, Paula's willing to help you figure out where that is on the map. She'll bring you to the spot and show you where that is, so you go over and see Paula there. So if you had a tip for them about getting started, not waiting till the end and procrastinating and, oh, my project's due tomorrow, but the library's closed, what would you say to them to get a good start on their education?
So I would say come into the library before your assignments are due and before you hand them in. We get a lot of students after those grades have gone out and they maybe would have done something differently, but if you come in and see us before that situation is sort of a preventative measure, then we can point out maybe anything that you could do differently, and then you'll benefit in the long run.
Now, let's just take a poll out here. Any of you who are in school, you've been in school for your life, any of you ever utilize library services? Be honest. Hands way up, way up. Oh, that's good to see. Anybody never used the library? Anthony, okay. I was going to kind of guess. I was going to say you. Do you know what a library is?
What's the library?
Well, it's a pub. That'll get them there.
Yeah.
That'll get them there. So it's a pub. Yeah, you go there and there's all kinds of things you read like on a menu, and you try them out. So, all right, we have another guest we want to bring, Paul. So thank you for coming.
Yeah,
You can
thank
scooch
you.
over there.